Okay.
Do you think that could be causing all my stomach cramping?
It's possible. It's possible, but at the same time,
But then again, I had it in December and I'm
you would,
still on it.
but I would think that you would have some kind of um, the
Hallucination.
no, not like that. You'd be having heart problems, like heart palpitations or like like the other day we were talking about like you're
Right.
restless like that. But I really don't. I don't
Because
think.
I haven't, okay, normally, if I've like skipped 2 or 3 days, I start crying easy.
Yeah, because
You know,
it's a chemical
right,
imbalance.
right. That's
Uh
my main symptom is like I'm real emotional.
huh. Uh huh.
And then I get back on them. I'm fine. Okay, I haven't had them like in a week simply because like I just haven't got them, whatever. And I'm not crying. I'm not. I don't feel any symptoms whatsoever of
You
not
have
taking
like you don't
them.
feel any effect of not having them.
And I'm just
I would say
wondering.
don't get back on them.
That's what I'm thinking.
Don't get back on them. Because a lot of times they can do more harm than good.
I mean, I've been on them for years. The one I was on, oh my God, try to get off them. They told me, no, 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 you can't do that. But it
Yeah.
was a lot stronger. This is like some mild,
Uh huh.
whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but
I would say don't go back on them. I
right, I'm
think
not going to
I don't
because it
know.
cost me like $25 a month, and I don't even want to do it. And I just felt I needed it, because of Chris or
Right,
whatever.
right.
But I'm just wondering, is that a side effect? Is all this cramping, or does it have nothing
It's
to do
hard
with
to.
it?
It could
Because
be,
I
but
did have all that in December, and I was still on them. So
yeah, it's hard to say because with what they told you originally that you had that I said that's it's something that's rare. The H. pylori. Okay, that it's very rare for people to get that, but it's not something that goes away quickly. It's kind of chronic, and it can come back easily if you don't. It's hard to say because it all depends on where it came from. Because if it came from, like, say, in the house or something, that bacteria, then it would be easy to come right back again because, granted, we were still there. But now that we moved and everything, and that's what you should do is, and this is what the doctor will tell you to do too, is get yourself a little notebook, like
keep a journal
keep a
of
journal of your
everything of
diet.
what's going on in my
Well,
diet.
of your diet. Keep a journal of your diet, and um, along with any physical activity that you do, whatever it is, just getting up out of bed, walking to the restroom, walking to your car, anything like that. Keep a journal of your diet and your exercise, and also any emotional, um, anything emotional,
Mood,
yeah,
right?
and
That's what that has
and
to
your
check with.
and not just that, but your sleeping pattern and the amount of hours that you get of
Just
restful
yeah.
sleep. That has a lot to do with your digestive system. It does, whether we
That's
think it
why
or
I'm
not.
buying me that thing.
Yeah, you'll love. I mean, I don't know if you've ever had one before, but you'll love it. I'm telling you, you'll love it. You'll love it.
That's what I'm hoping.
You will.
Because everybody's like, oh, the pressure point. Because I have major pain,
Uh huh.
especially in my hips.
And
When
then and then because when the kids used to live with me, I after I left him, and I had the bed was just mine all to myself, and it was a king size, and okay, just imagine, like, the only one I would let sleep with me would be Emily, because at the time when I had left him and I got my place was only a 2 bedroom, so Matt and Alexis, uh, they had their own bed, and I had my room, it was only 2 bedroom, and so Emily could come and sleep with me because she was still little and she didn't have a bed, and Alexis and her would just be at it. If I made them sleep together, they'd kick and stuff each other. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning, and I would have one right here at my back, and then the other two right there, like spread apart like that, and I would be like all uncomfortable and stuff. But I mentioned that because of
it
them.
does.
It might help you too, to not, whether you, in your mind, it doesn't bother you when you try to sleep at night, and even though they're lightweight, there's nothing to them, it could make a difference. Not just that, all of the allergens that are carried in their hair make a big difference too. Of whether you're around them all day or not, if they're right there next to you, you're still breathing them in.
Right.
And not just that, but smoking cigarettes, it does have a big effect on your digestive system. It
Right.
does.
I know. Even Scott's telling me do the electronic because obviously he bought it.
But that's bad too. The electronic. The electronic is bad for you
It's
too.
all bad for you.
Yeah.
You know. I
But
mean. Anyway, I was just wondering if that could be, but then I
it,
think about it. No, because I had this
yeah.
same pain in December at Christmas. Remember, I was like
We're in Vegas.
folded over the arm of their couch
I know.
on Christmas Day. I would have never did that for my grandbabies.
But then look.
Never.
But then look. Look at how I followed right after you when we got home. Remember how I was like that, but not for as long as time as you were, only for like a couple of days. So, but I know it has to be exactly what you had because it was the same exact symptoms, and I've never had pain like that before in my stomach, to where I was on the floor and it hurt so bad. So, and I wasn't on any meds before, so
yeah. Then I think about was it roaches, bed bugs? Was it?
That's why. That's why.
I think about.
See, but now look how we moved. The thing is, that's why it's good for you to keep a log. I would say for about a full month. Just and if you don't want to carry it with you in your purse, but you should get one of those little mini ones
Right.
because you got to monitor everything. And I was gonna say you could put something while at your bedside, but no, you want to do it as you go throughout the day because during the day you might forget. And not just that, another major thing too would be to put down monitor your output, like how many times you go to the restroom, and
20 times a day.
but exactly like what it is or how it looks, and
Right.
and that it will help you and the doctor next time you go to the doctor to figure out what it is that's causing it. Instead of like saying, because you might say, okay, well, I remember like a couple of weeks ago I ate this, but you won't remember.
No.
If you write it down when you're doing it, then you can go back and look at it.
I've heard that many times. Keep a journal.
Because that's what they do for diabetic people who are borderline diabetic patients. Um, the doctor will say, okay, you're like me. I have a gene, I would imagine. I hope I don't, but it's 50-50 chance that I have that gene that causes diabetes because that woman and all her sisters and brothers have diabetes.
Right.
And my dad, he is completely, my dad's genes are dominant. And it's like at any given time, environmental factors, as long as you have that gene in you, it might not be, it's like a light switch, it might not be switched on, but you're carrying it, so anything that you do that's going to aid, like, to turn that switch on, it's going to flip it on. So like a person who's borderline diabetic, the doctor will have them make a journal. This way they can see, okay, you know what, I'm eating way too much sugar here, I'm going to end up, the switch is going to come on, or whatnot, instead of just sitting there like, let me think, I can't remember.
Yeah, last Wednesday I think I had a cheeseburger.
Yeah. It can be monitored, and I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I don't really know but see, too, you eat a lot of processed food.
I do.
That has a big toll on you.
I know. I need to follow. Oh, I have a friend who does nothing but eat either homegrown or
Organic, and that's actually the best way to go.
She weighs like 110 pounds, 5'8", But yeah, and she tells me all the time about it because I really do want to start being healthy.
Well, you can start. Hey, I brought the treadmill over last night.
Yeah.
Your exercise bike needs to come over here though too.
Yeah, that bike panel needs to be put together because there's a screw missing.
Is there?
Connected to. That's why it's separated.
So when my friend Saturday comes, hopefully that'll be the day that we get everything out. Because I'm not going to worry about getting it right anywhere anymore. I don't need to. Oh, except for tomorrow morning, I need to go to probation.
Okay, yeah, I can drop you off, but I can't give you a ride back. So
that's the only other time. I'll have to deal with somebody at that time.
Or the get bus.
Or the get bus. True.
I mean, it's air conditioned.
I'm not going to complain about taking the get bus. I'm not Miss Sadiddy.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
I never heard that word before in my life until you told me that.
You are Miss Sadiddy. Yes, you are. Think you're above everybody.
That's because I am. That's what Booyah said.
I want to water that spot right there. It drives me crazy. The sprinklers come on and they spray on the outside of that spot.
You want me to water it right now? The water is behind you. That's why I'm asking.
You don't have to do it right now, but like certain spots that are not being hit, you can tell they're not being hit because the sprinklers are going over it.
Are you going to keep up that garden? Do you want me to do it?
No,
Maintain
I
it?
want you to do it.
I don't know if
We
you.
need tomatoes.
I should go pick the ones up that are there now. She said this is from Betty Boop. I haven't heard from her in a minute. Betty
Who?
Boop. Betty.
Oh, okay.
Did you know Eric went to Arizona for rehab?
That's so good.
I know. I'm so
That is
happy
so
for him.
good. I just hope he can get out and
I do too.
because you get out in the same environment. That's the problem.
The thing is, I think he doesn't know anybody over there, and that's why he went out there because he was.
Well, yeah, no, I get it. He's gonna do great there. When he gets back to Bakersfield,
Yeah.
you run into the same people. Dude, you want to get on? No, I just got to rehab. Come on, dude, quit bullshit. Come on, let's get on. I mean, that's the reality of it.
Right. Listen to this. Listen to this. Oh my goodness. Jesus. I'm happy that everything's great here at our new house. But listen to this because she's my friend. I don't know if you want to even do this, but I need some help with the bed.
The bed bug?
Yeah.
Oh, Betty?
My sister got me covers and sprays, but I can't lift my mattresses up and cover it myself. I can pay you.
Baby.
Yeah, I know. She said I can pay you with cash and other if you're interested, and I have cash. If you don't want to, I wouldn't blame you. So no worries if you don't. I'm just lost here trying to get certain things done. Let me know, hon. Thanks. Because she's by herself now.
You should help her.
I'm
Are you
get
sure
there.
you didn't bring him over there?
No. It was because I asked that. She said no, that it was the son, the her grandson's mom, because she dumpster dived and brought some furniture piece over there, and that's what it was.
That's all it takes. That's why I asked Dude. I told you I asked Dude about bed bugs and his
Yeah.
couches. They were outside though in the sun, so I felt better. But still, I was like, "You got bed bugs?" He was like, "Ew, no. Why would you ask that?"
I
No.
know.
I'm like, because I just looked at some furniture and they had bed bugs, and so I hurried up and left. He was like, "Oh no, we don't." You know, I have yet to see a bed bug in my house. Yet. Not saying nothing because we haven't brought a lot of shit in, but
About being out there in the freaking.
I do want my coffee pot back in.
Where's it at? Inside the garage?
Yeah, it's right by the door. It's right by the door.
Why didn't you
It's
tell me it was
there.
right there? I'd have brought it in.
Because Christine said she saw a roach on it. So I'm like, because you know it was like major roach infested.
You're joking, right?
No.
Quit being funny for the camera.
What the?
Like Chris says. You know.
Yeah. Are you on camera right now?
I told you that.
No, I didn't
He
know
said as
that.
long as you were not on there.
Okay, but I didn't know you were on it.
I told you I was. You said as long as you're not on there.
Okay, well of course I'm kidding.
Okay, I know, but I'm gonna turn it off anyway because I think the battery's gonna die. It's getting dark out here. But before I turn it off, I just want to tell you in front of whatever viewers are gonna see this that I love you very much, Patricia Nelson,
Oh,
and I'm
I
so
love
happy
you too.
that you stepped up in my life and took the initiative of being my mother.
That's what you're supposed to do.
And I love you very much. And I don't think that I'd be sitting right here in one piece if it wasn't for you loving me. Even tough love is better is the best. Actually, tough love is the best.
That's what I'm giving you. Turn that shit off.